Hello there, Cancer. This video is for Cancer Sun, also Moon and Rising. If you don't resonate with your Sun sign, you're in the right place. This is for March 14th through the 20th. We're going to look at your energy, your person's energy, what your challenges, and what's going well for you this week before we end it with a Moonology Oracle card and a song card. If you'd like a personal reading, I have those available on my website for both tarot and astrology. So we have the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Cups, and then the Queen of Coins. So I think you're a little conflicted about something in love. This is saying, do I take a risk? Do I go for that? Which choice do I make? I'm kind of planning my next move, and it comes about with the Two of Cups. So love relationships, love connections, somebody that you feel very strongly about. It may even be someone's that you feel very strongly about, because I do have two court cards here. I have both a sword, Queen of Sword, and Queen of Coins here. And, you know, fantasies, decisions, options, choices, the Seven of Cups. So, Cancer, I think that you are in the process of choosing a direction or a person, something in your love life that presents you with choices. And this may be that, like, you're like, I'm settled down, I'm married, I'm with this person, I'm not changing that. It's then in that case, it is a decision or an option about the direction of the relationship. So let's clarify that energy. The Lovers, the Chariot, which is Cancer's card, the Emperor, which is Aries' card, the Lovers is Gemini's card, FYI, and then the Nine of Pentacles and the Moon, Pisces card. Lots of major arcana here, meaning this is a very important thing for you. So decisions, this is re-emphasizing the decision-making process in love with the Lovers, somebody that you have such a strong connection to. I mean, very in love with this person. And it's showing that you're trying to figure out, how do you move forward? What is the next step? Because clarifying the Two of Cups, this is so much love in this relationship, or in this reading. It's crazy. Having the Two of Cups, this connection, we're trying to figure out, how do we either overcome something like a challenge, or how do we progress? How do we go to the next level? And what is that next level? What is the next step? That's what I see you contemplating. Now, the Queen of Swords and the Emperor, this is telling me that your energy, and energies are exchangeable, so this could be your person's energy, but the energy here is very closed, or there's a lot of boundaries. Really, that's what I feel like. I don't feel like it's a coldness or a closed down kind of energy. It's a boundaries, you know, where you feel like, how do I establish this? Where's the line? You know, what can I cross? What can I do? How can I build on it? Those are the kind of questions that are going through your head. And it may be that you are putting those walls up, that you're trying to maybe challenge somebody even. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So part of this as well is about you as a person and your independence. And it may be that you feel like somebody is encroaching upon that because you're trying to keep control. So maybe somebody that you love is, you know, coming at you in such a way that you're like, this is my personal space, and I don't know how to maintain the boundary between you and me. And the Pisces energy of the Moon is all about those blurring of the lines, and when we can't see things clearly. It's also about deception. And I feel that in the future, with the Queen of Coins and the Moon, there's somebody who is not letting you see clear enough to make this decision. So it's not all on you. I feel like there's a person that's involved who's kind of muddying the waters and maybe even inducing some fear for you. The whole Seven of Cups and the Moon, close to one another, is that very confused state. It's an over-romanticized state. And you need to remember that Neptune is in Pisces right now. So you're going to want to look at the degree that Neptune is at and the degree that any of your personal planets that are in Pisces are at, and see if Neptunian energy isn't affecting your chart, because that is going to create very over idealistic, over romanticized, delusional, can't see it clearly. It can be a good thing, a very sensitized thing, and it can be a bad thing because Neptune sensitizes. So let's go ahead and look at your person's energy. This can be your partner, this can be an ex, this can be a crush. Let's see what's coming through. You'll know who it is when I pull the cards. Okay, I have the Six of Swords, the Empress, the Seven of Coins, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Coins. This person is debating right now whether or not to take a risk with you. You're coming across to them like a risk, like the behavior is a little unstable because they can't quite read you. There's the King of Swords. But they feel very like they want to, okay? They want to, because the Six of Swords is about moving past whatever happened before. It's about getting success and moving into the future. It's saying, fuck this shit. I don't care what happened back there. I just want to move past it. And then the Empress, it's like, I just want it to feel good. I want to give, life to this relationship, to what's going on with us. I want to just feel the moment. But they feel like that's too much of a risk to take. So what they're doing instead is closing off or seeming cold, okay? And I think that does kind of echo this Queen of Swords, this King and Queen. Both of you, I think, are doing this game with one another, where one pushes forward a little and the other one pulls back. And the Ten of Coins at the end, though, this person is thinking about what feels more secure. That's what they're going to base their decision on. They're going to base it on purely, logically, what makes the most long-term sense. And sometimes this can be the influence of their family or their traditions, their values, okay? So they're going to make that whole decision with you. They're not going to make a risk. They're not going to take a risk with it because this shows that they see it as a risk and they're debating that. But in the future, I don't think it's going to be a risk. They're going to do what they think makes the most sense. So let's clarify their energy. Okay, I have the Seven of Wands. The Two of Wands is showing up in their reading too. The Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. In the past, I think there was a parting between the two of you. And I think that your person stood their ground in their feelings for you. I think they fought for it for a good long time. I think they tried to reach out. I think they tried to make things right. They weren't giving up on the two of you. They wanted to just move past it. Really? They were like, let's put this whole thing behind us. And then the Empress and the Two of Wands, I think there was a chance for it. There was something that happened that seemed like it was going to be made right, and they were deliberating if it could continue or not. They were going, do I let this happen in my life? Is this a good thing? Do I keep fighting for it, or do I let it go? And then with the Seven of Coins and the Eight of Pentacles, they're deciding here what they're going to do is going to be something that they're going to put their full effort behind. So whichever decision they make, they are really going to work at it. It is not going to be something that they deviate from, okay? So in the past, I feel like they could have been swayed. They were a little more flexible, but they're not now. And truthfully, the reason that you're going to get in the future this King of Swords, this very cold kind of calculating energy from them, is because they had their heart broken. They really, really went through it. And it took them a long time to get from this Three of Swords, this pain, to a place of the King of Swords calculating. I'm not going to be fucked over again. Okay, so, Cancer, this person went through a lot having to do with you. Whether you like that or not, if you're like, well, they did it to me, I hear that. I hear that sometimes. Remember, energies are exchangeable, but it is coming through on their side that they were very hurt. And it looks like what they're going to be giving towards, what they're going to be putting their effort towards, again, with the Six of Coins, has to do with what's going to pay off. If they think it's going to pay off to have you in their life, then they're going to consider it. but they're not going to do it lightly, because this is showing that they're not going to beg for anybody's attention again. They're not going to push. They're not going to try. They're not going to try to break down those walls like they did before. They ran out of energy. They ran out of steam. So it totally depends, I think, on what you're bringing and how your personal situation is, and if you can break down those walls again, if you even want to. Okay, let's go ahead and look at what is going to go well for you this week, and then we'll look at what may challenge you. Okay, so what's going well? Strengths, good things. Do the good news first. Okay, I have the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the World. A person from your past who's walked away before, you're going to get some closure about it. Whether it's closure that you want, the way it's going or not, it is still closure. It is still this whole thing coming full circle. Now, the World card is generally a positive card. So it's usually saying that the way that the everything gets wrapped up, it's like a nice pretty bow on it, and you're going to like it. It has to do, again, with the 6 of Cups here. It has to do with the person from the past. So I do believe that it's coming out as your person that we just saw. And I feel like, you know, the walking away, that was showing the past. You know, that's showing what happened between the two of you, the separation or the emotional separation. So however it goes, it's going to be coming to its ending. And that ending may be a good thing, where you two start over again and everything is nice and good. And that ending could also be that you two decide to part ways. It depends on you, you know? All right, let's go ahead and look at your challenges. Okay, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. I feel like there's a friend of yours that is younger than you, that you are feeling a lot of anxiety about. It may be, this can be honestly a lot of different situations, and I'm not going to get too detailed with it because it's going to vary for a lot of you. But it is about somebody who is younger, who is close to you, who is a friend to you, that you are anxious about, and you are stressed over them. You're probably worrying over them quite a bit. And I think that you may be worrying about the decisions that they're making in their life right now. So those are the challenges for you this week. Let's pull a Moonology Oracle card for you. The astrology podcast, and I also have a YouTube channel. It's Chris Brennan's channel, is my absolute favorite to listen to for astrology. And he actually just interviewed the deck creator to this deck, Yasmin Boland. The episode is called The Void of Course Moon. It was really good if you're interested in that. But his podcast and YouTube channel are just a wealth of information. The man is really smart, but he talks so damn slow. A little fun tip for you: put it on the 1.25 speed, or even 1.5. You'll get through it quicker. All right, have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon. All right, whatever you believe in, don't give up on it now, because it may seem like it's not going to go how you want it to go, but you're in the home stretch, so you have to keep going. You have to keep fighting for what you really want, what's important to you. You know, the people who get their dreams actualized are the ones that keep going. So your song card, and these are personal songs to me, and I share them with you believing that something will resonate with you. There will be an answer in the song or a message for you. And this one is Come Out and Play by the Sweet Surrenders. I love the song. It's really cute. And I do think that it's relevant to the situation. So it's Come Out and Play by the Sweet Surrenders. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate you supporting the channel by subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. And I'll see you again next week.